When Scott told me that we were doing this and that I would be giving the award to Jessica, it was because she and I worked together the most. What he didn't think about was that it was appropriate for more than just that. Jessica and I have one other thing in common. During this past year, Jessica has watched the other women in the office leave. One got married and went to be with her new husband, go figure. The other decided to take a new job. That left Jessica as the only woman in the office of men. And I was the only woman on the cabinet. Both of us had the job of making sure these guys stayed in line. Seriously, Jessica has been a wonderful asset to MSCSA. She was hired a few years ago as a part-time employee and proved herself to be a valuable asset. She soon became a full-time employee, and we didn't make a mistake. She has tirelessly worked for the association. It doesn't matter what is asked of her, she is there to do the job. She keeps our books in excellent order and makes the job of being treasurer that much easier. She attends physical committee meetings, helps with taking the minutes, taking that job off of Justin's hands, and does the reimbursement checks in an extremely timely manner. Many times I am able to sign the checks before I leave the office that day. She also makes sure that our bills are paid in a timely manner. But that isn't all that Jessica does. Jessica is our liaison to MSCSA. She works to get students on the committees, and if no one can or will be on the committee, Jessica is there to represent MSCSA. I have even had her there on the first day of the committee for me to help ease me into the transition onto a year-long committee. She has been to many Board of Trustee meetings as well. Her representation of MSCSA is integral to our good standing with MSCSA. In addition, she steps up to run workshops for our governing council weekends and for general assemblies, as well as taking minutes for different meetings. This hasn't been an easy year for those in our office or for the cabinet. We worked hard to make up for the short staff. Those who were there for the entire time helped to bring the others into the fold and up to speed. Jessica was one of those key players. I am very honored to be presenting this to someone whom I have come to love and admire for her intelligence, her humility, her work ethic, and her love of our association. Thank you, Jessica. Just doesn't seem to be enough. But that and this award, unfortunately, are the only tangible ways we have of showing you how much we appreciate what you do every day for all of us. Jessica Medearis with appreciation for the outstanding service as the Director of Public Affairs of the Minnesota State College Student Association.
Thank you guys so much. I feel so much pressure to come up with something really profound to say. But I want to thank the Cabinet very much for this recognition. And I have to say that when I came to MSCSA, I had just graduated college from the other public system, whose name we dare not speak. And I no background in student government whatsoever. And I remember going to my first GC meeting and looking around during the meeting, and it was, you guys were speaking a foreign language. I had absolutely no idea what was going on. I was flipping through my Robert's Rules books trying to follow along. When Justin came on board, I was constantly asking him questions to try to figure it out. But I feel so lucky to be here and to work with all of you, and you inspire all of us to work as hard as we can. And I think the other staff members have already said a lot about your dedication and how that really helps and fuels us in our work. And this cabinet has been instrumental in helping the association get to where it is, and all of you as student leaders as well. For those of you that are outgoing, it can be kind of emotional. We've spent so much time fighting for student issues and student government, but you're really leaving behind a legacy of stronger stronger student senates, a stronger statewide association, and just a great legacy for all of the students that come after you. So thank you all very much for all of your work. And no matter what happens with the staff in the office, I'll continue to keep everyone in line for the